Good morning, Tracy here. And I haven't really gotten myself together today because after this I'll just be doing continuing education credits all day. So no need to sit at home looking great for that. But I just wanted to see what message that Spirit has for us so far, or for today. And so far, yin yang and walking away, as well as the third chakra, archangel Shamwa. Yin yang. Walking away. And the third chakra, archangel Shamwa. And at the bottom we have community. So it's like someone is looking at their life, taking stock, seeing who is the yin to their yang, who is the peanut butter to their jelly, who is the lock to their key. And they're finding out that maybe a group of people that they were hanging out with, that they were giving their time and attention to, wasn't the group. No one in that group was the one, because that group came with a lot of envy, jealousy, undercover hatred, butt fuckery. But it's like they thought that that group was a good group because maybe that group had money, or it appeared that that group had money on the outside, or that that group was of value, that that group had virtue, that that group had integrity, that that group was honest, and all those wonderful things that you want to associate and align yourself with. Only to find out that that wasn't the case. And everything that that person was looking for, thinking that it was within that group, it was not within that group. In fact, that group was without all of those wonderful qualities. And so, somebody allowed themselves to be deceived. They allowed themselves to be deceived. They allowed someone to hold up those smoke and mirrors to act like the magician. They allowed themselves to think that that person was exactly as they were. But it was all a lie. Because that wasn't it. So now this person who's looking for their other half, their better half, the one that completes them, the one that they feel connected to, the one that they feel drawn to, now they're finding themselves wanting to walk away from that group. Now they're finding themselves wanting to put distance, space, and time. For whatever reason, I'm hearing the word patience. Maybe somebody has to be patient first before they can truly walk away. It's like I'm drawn to this little globe here, right here. Because that seems like it's the same globe that we see right here. And like maybe someone has to find the courage that energy, that courage, that strength, that inner fortitude, that fire, to move forward. See that? It's like lighting a fire on his pants. It's like someone having to find that fire to walk away, to move forward for their own path. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know about that yin yang card. What else? It's like we have to be very selective when we decide or when we bless someone with the title, the opportunity, the chance to be the yin to our yang. So we had 4 cards come out. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups. Someone who is emotionally balanced. Someone who doesn't wear their heart on their sleeve. I mean, they may be feeling something deep inside, but they're not going to show it on the outside. Just like the ocean, they're sitting in the middle of deep, deep, deep emotions. And see how this person is looking away? It's like they see it, but they look away and they don't say it. Clarifying this yin yang card, we had the 8 of Swords, the Page of Staffs, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil. So it's like us knowing what we want, feeling like we're ready to make that move, we're ready to give that cup of love, we're ready to be with this, thinking that this was what completes us, only to find out that this is not what completes us. This is actually what traps us. Because instead of us following what we know is true on the inside, we allowed ourselves to be lied to on the outside, thinking that the outside is what completes us. It's not. The outside just confuses us. The inside is truly what completes us. So this is having to walk away from allowing ourselves to be trapped by a toxic situation. By thinking that the grass was going to be greener on the other side. Thinking that we can go ahead, we can strike out there, we can make that. We can offer up that cup of love. We can go there, but it's just something that kind of trapped us. And now we're at the point where we need to walk away. we need to walk away. Not just walk away, but see how the gate is closing behind her? Once we walk away, we have to let that gate close. So it's like this person is looking back one last time at what it was that they thought it was, and knowing that they have to make a decision to walk away. Let's get some more. See what else we need to clarify by with the walking away. Thank you, Spirit. And it's like I see angelic protection by the little fireflies. And so the Queen of Swords comes out. Looking at things clearly. The Queen of Swords that's someone who looks at the truth of the situation. They take emotion out of it. Just strictly logic. Like I hear that song by Tina Turner, "What's Love Got to Do with It?" Strictly logic. But whenever they make that decision, they make that decision. Nine of Wands. But you are spiritually protected. Like I said, I see the spiritual protection. I see angels around you. It's like you're making that decision for you, not for anyone else. Not to harm anyone else, not to hurt anyone else, not to help anyone else. Just to help you. Because you're thinking about someone or something in the past. Maybe someone that you walked away from, someone that you turned your back on. But now it's like you're looking like someone that you want to return to. Thinking how. How. But determine that you're going to make that move, because I see the world and this little van, like they're mapping their move. They're planning. But your plan is going to be successful. Because like I said, you have angels around you. You're spiritually protected, spiritually guided. This is a yes. It's time for you to walk away. Anything else, Spirit? No. Because you're walking away from conflict. You're walking away from what no longer serves you. You're walking away from stress, strife, conflict, cacophony, chaos. You're walking away from all that bullshit that was provided to you, and for whatever reason, maybe it was your confidence level wasn't at the level it should have been. But whatever reason, it was like you accepted it. Because we all have free will. But it was a lesson that needed to be learned. There was a lesson. So accept the lesson. Be thankful for the lesson. Call it a blessing. And move forward. Because that's what it is. It's truly a blessing. Let's see what else Spirit wants us to know with the Archangel Chamuel, our third chakra. I think something flipped over. Maybe not. Seems like they want to come out. Yep. The Queen of Wands and Judgment. So those two came out together. So there could be a Queen of Wands in the mix, or this could be you just getting that fire inside of you and making a judgment call to move forward, to finally do it. Like Nike, just do it. Because your third eye has been activated. You and it's wide open. See how the two eyes are closed, but that third eye is wide open, because once you see it, once your third eye is open and you see it for what it is, it's impossible to unsee it. Once you know the truth, it's impossible to accept a lie. That's exactly the truth. That is no lie. Who wants to accept a lie after they find out the truth? Nobody. I mean, who wants to lie to themselves? Some people do. Okay, we have some others that came out. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. So this is like I said, your third eye is open. You cannot unsee what you see. And you see that someone has been casting some negativity, some aspersion, something meant to attack you, and you've been having to protect yourself and defend yourself. It's like someone was actually really trying to harm you. Actually, truly trying to harm you. You see these arrows? You see these arrows? It's like they were sending that energy towards you. That Queen of Wands could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. They're receiving that judgment themselves. Because you see them now for what they were doing. And they were trying to basically take you out. Cats have 9 lives. This one has 10 swords. They were trying to kill you. You notice that? So you decided that it's time for you to be on your own with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, you know what? And maybe you even started drinking a lot. And maybe that was what they were casting upon you. Is you just drinking a lot. See how this person, they're just like in this one big cup of whatever that is. So that you did it to yourself. See how this person arms are behind their own back? It's so that you created your own burdens. And at the bottom, the Seven of Cups. It's like you have to find the strength. Because the Seven of Cups is just an illusion. It's like you can choose whichever cup you want, but it's all an illusion. It's options. It's nothing definite. It's nothing permanent. It's just an illusion. So this person could be, like I said, a Queen of Wands, a witch, casting all these illusions, casting all this negativity and all this toxicity. And maybe you have this drinking issue, this problem now. And you're like, why did I start drinking so much? And how it's affecting you. It's because they're trying to take you out. What else? Do I need to get it from this? Let me get it from another deck. And then we'll go to my little stack of cards. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know? I mean, because, like they say, the battle is the Lord's. It's a spiritual battle. People think, oh, that stuff really doesn't, but it's a spiritual battle. If you can't, if you know, you know. If you don't, you need to. Because you'll be doing stupid shit wondering, why, how did I even get started? Why did I even, only to find out. Because you think you know people, but you really don't know. That's why you have to not just follow. It's cool to go to church if you want to go to church, but don't just follow what someone else says. Do it. You do your own homework. You do your own research. You follow your own spiritual guides, not theirs. Because theirs is in their life for their life. Yours is in your life for your life. Okay. Anything else? Bottom of the deck. The Star. It's like there's some communication that's coming through. That will help you. But it's up to you. So it could be something with a piece of information. I'm feeling like maybe with this page of materials, a piece of information here may be important to you. Maybe everything doesn't fit, but there's something that's being shared that's important. So on that yin yang came out 4 of materials, the 9 of inspiration, and the Hanged Muse. So someone is looking at things differently. Someone is looking at their own stability and maybe how they created their own blockages in their life. But now they're having an opportunity to look at everything from a different perspective. And it's like their third eye is opening. You see that? Their third eye is opening. They're seeing things from a totally different perspective. You ever tried to hang upside down for a while and have all the blood just rush to your head? I haven't. I'm not even trying to do all that shit. Is that to make a person pass out? But someone is looking at something totally different. It's not the way that they thought it was. Remember, the devil cast that spell. The devil said, oh, it's this way. They're saying, no, the fuck it's not. And walking away, clarifying that, we have the Ace of Voices. This is the sword of truth. With the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a truth teller. So the truth has come out about this, what this was over here, and what this person needs to do right now. This is like the past. This is the present. They're in the presence of walking away, of understanding, realizing that they have to save themselves. No one else can save you. You have to jump in and spiritually save yourself. You have to fight your own demons. You have to call on your own archangels and ancestors and spirit guides. You have to call on your own passed on loved ones to come and assist you. They want you to. They're ready. They're right here. They're ready. Trust and believe. Archangel Michael, he's got his sword. He's got his shield. And he's ready to defend. He's ready. He's waiting for you to call on, to ask him to help you in your time of need. They all are. That's the truth. Clarifying this energy that someone is trying to cast on you. They've been doing this for a long time. They've been working on this for a while. They've been plotting and planning and seeing how they could come and do this and do that. And we also had the Page of Emotions, the Strength, and the Magician. So they've been like, could have to do with the Leo. Could have to do with the Leo. But it's like they have been using emotion, to try, using emotion, trying to be, however, charming and everything else, and, to try and get their way, to try and cast this. Because and they've been doing it for a while. They've been doing it for a while. They've been doing it for a while. But whatever it is, it was to take you out. Remember, cats only have 9 lives. There's 10 swords in that cat. Just like they wanted to overburden you so much, they wanted you to be locked up. They wanted you to have some issues, maybe some drinking problems, some drug problems, some type of problems that got you, doing stupid shit so that you're locked up. They wanted you to get that. They don't care. It's like they're trying to, and they've been, for whatever reason, But it's up to you to walk away. Because if you stay, if you choose to stay, I feel that this is what is going to come your way. Everybody has free will. Everyone can open up their own third eye. But like I said, this is judgment. Someone sees all of this. Someone sees all of this. And it's time for someone to have to pay. And it's not for me. It's not for you. For the karma that they deserve. It is for spirit to dish that shit out. Because spirit gives the best karma. The absolute best. But I feel that you walking away, it's going to be like a wish fulfillment for you. But at the same time, you staying. Keep in mind, you may develop some issues. I feel like this is drinking problems. Just because of the energy around. The Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords. It's like having to juggle something, okay, maybe it's time for you to sit back, to heal, to get some attention, to get some help. Maybe it's time for some type of rehab. Because it seems like maybe for too long you've been juggling. Things have been not right. And maybe you're looking at things from another perspective. Now you see things differently. Maybe some judgment has happened in your life, and this is what's happening to the person who cast the spells. Maybe they're looking at things differently. Maybe they're seeing there was a coven or something. And maybe everyone in that coven is getting theirs. Receiving. Everything that they cast out, they are receiving back. Once again, judgment. Judgment. This is what goes around, comes around. This is, it was good for them. It's going to be excellent for you. This is what comes around, what goes around comes around. If you cast it on them and they returned it to sender, who do you think it's going to? Because their energy was put out there. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Swords. Just didn't turn out the way that they thought. But it never does. When you are aligning yourself with a bunch of bullshit. Look at this, the bottom of the deck. Community. The Five of Wands. The Five of Swords. the Seven of Cups. And right behind the Seven of Cups was the Five of Pentacles. So the option that they were providing, and behind that was the Fool. So the option that they were providing was intending to do you wrong, to leave you out in the cold looking like a fool. And right behind that is the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Ruth. Believing everything that they have to say. Wanting to trust what they have to say. But now you realizing that was bull motherfucking shit. Here's this Queen of Swords, the truth teller. It's almost like someone tried to tell you, don't believe that bullshit. And you know what you did? You believed the bullshit. So with that, there's only one person to blame. You. Let's keep it moving. What else, Spirit? What else you got for us? Damn. I mean, come on. When you receive signs and you think, oh, that's kind of strange. That's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Ain't nothing a coincidence. You got the Queen of Cups. You got the King of Cups. And that's supposed to be a pair, but look, they're not even looking at each other. They got their backs to each other. Why? We got the King of Pentacles. Could be something that the King of Pentacles had to say about the Queen of Cups. Because look, the King of Cups is looking at the King of Pentacles. But check this out. Behind that, we got the Star. And so, the King of Pentacles is actually looking at the Star. King of Pentacles ain't even looking at the King of Cups. Not at all. It's almost like now that somebody caused a rift between the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Now this person is actually looking somewhere else. Okay? And looking at the Star. And guess what? The Star is probably the Queen of Cups. So it was like, you know how one person, they see you with somebody and they're like, damn, I want to be with that person. I don't want that person to be with that person. I want that person to be with me. And so they do all this underhanded, sneaky bullshit, backstabbing bullshit to split the couple up. And then they do all this other bullshit to get with the person that they wanted to get with. And they get with that person. But it's like they did some underhanded, sneaky ass bullshit to do it. And so they get with that person, or they split the couple up or something. They split the couple up. And the person they're trying to get with doesn't get with them. But the other person wants to get with them or something. I don't know, it's kind of strange, but it's like someone said something to somebody to pit these two against each other. And maybe this person that walked away, now this person that walked away, the person that said the bullshit is looking at the person that walked away. That's what it is. And at the bottom, we got Temperance. I feel like, yeah. Oh, and we got Judgment again, and the Wheel of Fortune behind that. Damn! This is the third Judgment card that I see. Somebody is basically getting their ass whooped spiritually. Here's another Nine of Cups and Five of Wands. Maybe because with the Six of Cups, and the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So, yeah, they thought it was wish fulfillment to try and break somebody up, to try and cause some conflicts. And that's what they did, cause the conflict, but they caused the conflict with the relationship that is not for them to have broken up. Because the reason they're receiving so much karma is because they fucked up so bad. They fucked up so bad. Even their own ancestors and spirit guides are mad at them. Even their own ancestors and spirit guides are fucking them up along with this other person's. So they got it coming. They didn't appreciate some shit. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. They took their cups somewhere. They chose something else. And now they sitting here stuck on stupid trying to figure shit out. Trying to figure some shit the fuck out. Yeah. Oh well. I sure do hate it. Actually, I don't hate it. You know? You just can't feel sorry for people that did shit in the dark. And when it comes to the light, because it always comes to the light, it's called karma. People may not even know what you do. They just see you going through some shit. And they won't even go, oh my gosh, they're going through so much. But in reality, it's like, you know what? That is their motherfucking karma. They done fucked around and found the fuck out. They fucking around with people. People don't know they're getting fucked over. They fucking people over. People don't know that shit. They just see them going through some shit. Oh my gosh, they're going through some... Probably because they deserve some shit. So we got some coming out. Okay, so what comes out first was caution. Look around. Go slowly. Think twice. What does your gut say? See that? Caution. Look around. Go slowly. Think twice. What does your gut say? And that came out on this situation that you look differently at now. Okay? Then this also came out. You got the daily tea. Ooh, somebody was gossiping. Local newscaster, blabbermouth, nosy, in everybody's business. And don't tell this person shit. Because there is somebody that is always in somebody else's, spreading somebody else's business. They a blabbermouth. They like to talk about the daily tea. And then we got on point intuition. Your first thought is strong. Strong. Follow your first thought is strong. Your first thought is strong. Your intuition is leading you on the right path. Follow your own guides. Follow your own intuition. Follow your own thoughts of what you need to do and where you need to go. Don't follow nobody else. People will lie to you. People will fuck you up purposely. They don't care. Because they're out for themselves. They're not trying to help you. And that's the truth. People may care for you. They may do something for you. They may do nice things for you. But when in the end, when somebody's standing there and they got a gun with one bullet, and it's you and that other person is going to say, get them. Not me. Hmm. This one is this one land on Archangel on the person that's getting all the karma. It was like they was spitting in the wind. You know, whatever they did was not a smart move. It was some dumb shit. And it's like, you really did it? You really did that shit? That's the shit that you really did? It's like spitting in the fucking wind. And this came in upside down. Peace. They are not at peace. They are not at peace. The bottom, what do we have at the bottom? Says, are you living or just surviving? That's a big difference. To live is one thing. To live, you're happy, you're content. You're not comparing yourself with what someone else has, what someone else is doing, where someone else is going, what someone else is wearing. You're comparing yourself with where you're at. Where was I at 5 months ago? Where was I at 5 years ago? 15 years ago? 20 years ago? That's the comparison. You know? Seems like it's time to have an adult conversation with someone. It's time to clear the air. It's like, let's talk. Communicate what's in your heart. Say it lovingly. It's like, it's time for you to be joyful. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to have that peace within. It's time for you to receive dharma for good deeds. They're saying it's time to man up or it's time to woman up. So are you living or are you like really just surviving? But I say, whoever's receiving karma, step back, remove yourself because you don't want the lightning to strike you too. And if you are the one that is receiving the karma, gracefully accept it and understand that it ultimately ends up being a lesson and a blessing. This is Tracy. We'll talk soon.